go. Hey, friends, how are you today? This is the Your Book, Your Voice Coffee Chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Robert A. Lane. I'm an audiobook coach and producer, specializing in helping authors like you turn your book into an audiobook that you narrate. On this coffee chat today, I just wanted to share with you a story, and I call this Best Audiobook Legacy Story, and I really feel it is. Now, I've worked on so many nonfiction books that are memoirs that people are sharing their story, and those are great legacy stories. They really are, and I'm really impressed and proud of the people who take the time to understand their author brand and realize that having an audiobook is such a crucial component of your author brand and products that you have out there for your followers and readers and listeners, and how important it is also to narrate your own audiobook because you are leaving your legacy in your own voice. And that's so important. It really is. It's one thing to have something in print. I mean, I'm glad I did my book. I published my book. This is awesome. It's great. Really proud of doing this and also creating the audiobook, though. That was the crucial part of it because I got to tell my story in my own words, coming from the source, coming from the person who experienced everything that I talk about in this book. Man, to be able to express it and share it with the world, hearing it in my voice, telling my story the way it's meant to be heard and the way it's meant to be told. That's leaving your legacy, and that's a great thing to do. But I want to share with you one particular author who I think just has taken it to another level. The author, well, I would say the narrator, who is the wife of the author. Her name is Senya Merck, and her husband had written 3 books. One book is called Ghost Flower. This is a really fun book because this book is a great, it's a fiction book, and it's like science fiction. There's time travel. There's all sorts of great adventures that happen in this book. And it's really a fabulous, not only read, but a great listen. The second book that Senya's husband, William F. Merck, or is that F? No, I'm sorry. F is, anyway, the other book, let's get into that Senya's husband, William, composed and wrote and published was this book called So You Want to Be a Leader. This is a nonfiction book, but he goes through his experiences of being a leader and what it takes to be a leader, and gives some really great advice about leadership. And then finally, the third book that Senya's husband, William Merck, had composed, written, and published is called Breadcrumbs, which this is a really, it's I guess you could say it's kind of autobiographical, but it's just, again, like I love the subtitle, Finding a Philosophy of Life. And it's figuring out your life. And William talks about his experiences of growing up, and it's really fascinating, as this is, again, how you develop your author brand. It's by your life experience. Your author brand is everything that encompasses who you are, how you were brought up, your belief systems, your morals, your values, your personality, your sense of humor, all of that, and your voice, especially your voice. That's what your author brand is, and that's what it's all about. So these 3 books are great. Now, what makes this audiobook legacy story so much inspiring is the fact that Senya's husband, William, passed away without having the audiobooks done yet. And what Senya is doing and has done, because I'm working with her, she's in my audiobook coaching program, Your Book, Your Voice. Links in the description if you want to find out more. There's your plug. All right. So anyway, we've already done Ghost Flower. We've already done So You Want to Be a Leader. We're currently working on Breadcrumbs. But what is so inspiring about this is that Senya is narrating her husband's book, and she's doing it not only to honor her husband who had passed, but she's preserving his legacy. And what's really great about why she's doing it and what she's doing it, or how she's doing it, is because it's her voice sharing. It's like her husband talking through her. And that's such a great, great thing. So this is taking your legacy to another level. It really is. And that's what's so important about narrating your audiobook, narrating your own audiobook, because you're leaving your legacy. And I think Senya is doing a fantastic, honored, I would say, honoring her husband and preserving his legacy. And the books, you know what? All three books are really, really great. I enjoyed Ghost Flower. I enjoyed So You Want to Be a Leader. There's always something to learn in there. Breadcrumbs so far with what I've been doing on the book as I continue to help her record, and I'm doing obviously all the editing and uploading and all that for her audiobook. It's great. It's great stories in those books. So again, instead of her finding some narrator to do it who is so disconnected from these personal stories, she's doing the narration herself to honor her husband and to preserve his legacy. Now, that is a fantastic and probably one of the best audiobook legacy stories that I've come across. And I'm really thankful and grateful that I have an opportunity to play a part in helping Senya Merck preserve the legacy of her husband, William Merck. So check out those books. Those are really great books, by the way. They're up on Amazon, Audible, Amazon, Apple. Matter of fact, the audiobook is also available on a whole slew of other distribution platforms: Barnes & Noble, Deezer, Spotify, Google Play, you name it. You can find Ghost Flower and So You Want to Be a Leader on those audiobook platforms as well. In addition, of course, to Audible, Amazon, and Apple. And Breadcrumbs will be released probably next month. We'll have it ready to go and published. So excited about that. But that's a story I wanted to share with you, and how important it is to leave your legacy in your own voice. Now, if you want to turn your book into an audiobook, if you're a published author and you got a book and it's not an audiobook form and you really want to preserve your legacy, you need to narrate your own audiobook. So do me a favor. Why don't you book a call? Book a call with me. There's a link in the description. You can check it out. Those of you on Instagram who are watching the coffee chat, again, go to my profile page and you can click on that link and book a call. Or, the other thing that you can do is you can go to my website at robertlanecoaching.com. And there's a bunch of book a call sections up there, so check it out. And if you're curious to hear some of the authors who've gone through the audiobook coaching program, I have little clips and samples on the homepage for you to check out. So it's a great thing for you to do. Let's have a chat. My calendar, that's my calendar link, by the way. You'll book a call with me. We'll discuss your book, what you want to do with it, how you want to market your audiobook. I'll give you more details about the Your Book, Your Voice audiobook coaching program, and we'll take it from there. No pressure. If it resonates with you, enroll. And in 12 weeks, you and I will be working together one-on-one and getting your book created, published, narrated by you, edited, cleaned up, meeting the exact specs for publication, and then having it published. If you just want to be on Audible, Amazon, and Apple, no problem. If you want to be on other distribution platforms, no problem. I will take care of that for you. So book a call. That's all you need to do. It's the first step. And you know what? You are the CEO of you. You are in charge of your business. So the business decisions that you make as an author brand, are crucial because you need to move your business forward. And turning your book into an audiobook is one of the best ways to do that. All right, my friends, I am going to wrap it up. We're doing a quick coffee chat today. Again, if there are any topics that you would like me to discuss about the audiobook world, I'd love to share them, and we can talk about it here on Coffee Chat. But again, my final assignment, as always, with every live I do, with every podcast I do, and that's this. When you're out and about in the world, smile at a stranger. Say hello to them, because that small gesture of kindness can make the world a difference in somebody's life. So change somebody's life, make them happy, make them feel good. And a smile and a hello will do that. So be good humans. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Your Book, Your Voice Coffee Chat. Again, if you want more information about the audiobook coaching program, which is called Your Book, Your Voice, book a call with me. Go to my website at robertlanecoaching.com and all the information is there. All right, my friends, have a great week. I'm going to say goodbye to our YouTube and LinkedIn friends first. Thank you so much for tuning in.